Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the singing of the national anthem and remain standing for the invocation, which will be sung by the University of Arkansas Schola Cantorum, directed by Dr. Stephen E. Caldwell of the Department of Music.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
You may be seated. Please make certain that all cell phones and electronic devices are turned off or muted. Thank you. Members of the Board of Trustees, honored guests, graduates of the class of 2015, parents, and friends of graduates, welcome to our 144th Spring Commencement. We are here to honor individuals who have completed the requirements for degrees conferred by this university. This is the most satisfying event in the life of a university. Today, we acknowledge the work of our extraordinary faculty and the achievements of our students who are graduating today. More than 5,600 students will receive degrees on our campus this academic year. Our governing board is composed of 10 distinguished citizens of Arkansas. I am pleased to introduce several members of the Board of Trustees who are with us today. May I request that you hold your applause until all have been presented. Mr. Ben Heineman of Jonesboro, would you please stand, Chair of the Board of Trustees. Ms. Jane Rogers of Little Rock. Mr. Rennie Rutledge of Searcy. The Honorable David Pryor of Little Rock. Mark Waldrop of Morrow. Mr. John Goodson of Texarkana. Mr. Cliff Gibson of Monticello. Ladies and gentlemen, the University of Arkansas Board of Trustees. Mr. Heineman, Chair of our Board of Trustees, will now bring greetings. Mr. Heineman.
Yes. Thank you, Dr. Gerhardt, for allowing me the opportunity to address this class today and for your many years of steadfast service to the campus and our great state. It's a true honor for me to be up here today standing in front of this group of young people that is so diverse, talented, determined, educated, proud, and probably even a little scared about what might lie ahead in this next chapter of your lives. You all have worked very hard to get to this point, and now is the time to rely on the fact that you have received a quality education at our state's and the University of Arkansas System's flagship university. That says a lot and will serve you well in your future endeavors. You may also take great comfort in knowing that your fellow alumni, along with the faculty and staff that has gotten you this far, will continue to be a constant source of support and inspiration as you move forward. As chairman of the University of Arkansas System Board of Trustees, I confidently speak for my colleagues and fellow trustees in saying that we take great pride and make great effort to preserve the traditions and welcome innovation to keep this great institution among some of the most respected in the country. All of that work is put forth specifically for days such as today. At the heart of all of the decisions that are constantly being made and the intense debate and discussion about how we come to those conclusions is the health and the vibrancy of the system's student bodies. That's what it's all about, giving students a challenging, safe, invigorating environment to prepare themselves for the future. And so to be here today in front of this group of students that has reached the pinnacle of its climb towards earning a degree is truly special and extremely worthy of celebration. My time up here is limited, but if I could offer one bit of advice, it would stem from a Shakespeare quote that I believe will serve you well to adhere to. It is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. No matter how prepared this great institution has gotten you, no matter how talented, smart, ambitious you might be, your future is only as bright as you will allow it to be. I challenge each and every one of you to hold yourselves accountable for the choices you make and to always push yourself to be the best you can be. If you do those things, I believe your possibilities are endless. And so, on behalf of the University of Arkansas System Board of Trustees, I offer the most sincere words of appreciation and congratulations to the faculty and the staff of the University of Arkansas, and especially to today's graduates and their families. Best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman Heineman. We are also honored to have with us today Dr. Donald R. Bobbitt, President of the University of Arkansas System. Dr. Bobbitt will now bring greetings. Dr. Bobbitt.
Thank you, Chancellor Gerhardt. Let me begin by adding my warm voice of congratulations to the chorus of many others for your accomplishments and for having arrived at this important milestone in your lives. On behalf of my faculty colleagues across the entire University of Arkansas system, I would like to offer our thanks to your families, your friends, and other important supporters who have helped you to this point in your academic careers. I know you will join me later in thanking them for all they've done to assist you in your education. The University of Arkansas was a different institution when many of you began your studies. The university had a record year this year, however you choose to measure it. Number of books, book chapters, journal publications, performances, shows, and student and faculty awards. This amazing transformation, a transformation that occurred during your time here, is due to a dedicated and accomplished faculty working with and mentoring exceptional students. I am proud to be here today with this remarkable group of colleagues, and you too should be proud of what you have done to contribute to this institution's progress and also proud of what your degree represents. I thus want to offer my deepest thanks and appreciation to the distinguished faculty who have led you to this point. One of the great honors of my professional life has been the opportunity to work with and learn from exceptional faculty. Over the years, it has become very clear to me that for these men and women, their position is not a job but a calling, and you are the most recent evidence of their commitment to their craft. I therefore ask that you please take the time in the weeks ahead to reflect upon those on the faculty who were instrumental in your education and make the effort to let them know how they made a difference. Commencement is often thought of as both a beginning and an end. Universities, like individuals, experience the natural ebb and flow of life as evidenced by the excitement of unlimited potential that accompanies the arrival of a new class of students each fall. This is tempered by the sense of loss that accompanies graduation each spring. This university, like every university, feels the cycle of those tides in its life, and never more so than at the current moment, as we reflect upon the service of both Dr. Sharon Gaber and Dr. G. David Gerhardt. On behalf of the UA system and its Board of Trustees, I want to thank Dr. Gaber for her years of service as provost. Dr. Gaber provided all of us an example of personal courage as she overcame significant challenges while leading the academic mission of this university to new heights. She will depart soon to assume the role of president of the University of Toledo. We wish her well, and we also thank her for many contributions to the University of Arkansas. We also at this time acknowledge another departure, as Dr. G. David Gerhardt has announced his intent to retire as chancellor effective July 31, 2015, to return to the faculty. The University of Arkansas has experienced unprecedented growth in both the quality of its academic programs as well as the size of its student body under his leadership. Over the past 7 years, the institution has grown from an enrollment of just more than 19,000 to over 26,000, an increase of 37%. During that same period, more than $700 million has been raised to support academic programs and campus infrastructure, and the total number of degrees awarded now exceeds 5,300 per year, an increase of over 40% over that same period. This is the most tangible evidence of success for both the institution and its students. Dr. Gerhardt would not have been able to accomplish this remarkable transformation were not for the encouragement and direct support of Mrs. Jane Gerhardt. The two have approached this position as a calling, and Jane's commitment to our students and their entire development is evidenced in so many ways, none more meaningful than the role she played in establishing the UA Full Circle Food Pantry. Through their efforts, the Gerhardts have placed this institution on a rapid trajectory, and it's clear why Dr. and Mrs. Gerhardt, as one student remarked to me, are known as the students' chancellors with an S. Mrs. Gerhardt, Dr. Gerhardt, would you please stand? Mrs. Gerhardt is here in the audience, and let us recognize and thank you for all you've done to advance the institution by supporting development of its students. As I mentioned, commencement is also a time for new beginnings. It has great pride that I acknowledge Dr. Daniel E. Furter, who will assume the role of Chancellor of the University of Arkansas beginning August 1, 2015, in an interim role. Dr. Furter has agreed to serve until the new Chancellor is in place. I would venture to say that no one in the state of Arkansas has more knowledge of the intricacies of a university than Dr. Furter, having served as Chancellor of this institution from 1986 to 1997, and as a Vice President of Learning Technologies for the entire University of Arkansas system. Dr. Furter has appointed Dr. Ashok Saxena to serve as Provost. Dr. Saxena formerly served as Dean of the College of Engineering and brings a wealth of experience to the position. I want to thank both of them for committing to this service to the university. Thank you again for giving me this opportunity to share this memorable day with you, and congratulations again for a job well done. Our hope for you is that you will find a purpose in life so big and so encompassing that it will challenge your every capacity to be at your best. I know I speak for the entire faculty of this institution when I say that we're very proud of your accomplishments to date, but also looking forward to learning more about your successes as you leave here to leave your mark on your profession and on society. Congratulations and good luck, class of 2015.
Thank you, Dr. Bobbitt, and thank you for your kind words. At this time, I am pleased to introduce several members of the university's administration and faculty. Again, please hold your applause until all introductions are made. From our campus, Dr. Neil Allison, Chief Marshal and Bearer of the Mace, Associate Professor of Chemistry and Biochemistry, and Chair of the campus faculty. Dr. Sharon Gaber, Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs. Lieutenant Colonel Buster McCall, representing the University of Arkansas Air Force ROTC. And Lieutenant Colonel Charles Pudell, representing the University of Arkansas Army ROTC. We are fortunate to have with us Ms. Diane Bowles and Ms. Carrie Houchins. They will interpret for persons with hearing impairments. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in recognizing these participants in today's ceremony. Just a reminder that photographs of the graduates are taken as they receive their diplomas, and proofs will be mailed to graduates at their home addresses. The University of Arkansas now has the great privilege of conferring honorary degrees. Honorary degrees are conferred upon individuals who have extraordinary achievement and distinction in the sciences, in law, the arts, a chosen profession, or public affairs. Recipients of the degrees are exceptional individuals who have demonstrated an appreciation of and dedication to the ideals and purposes of a university. This year, we will honor two remarkable individuals. Provost Gaber, will you please escort Coach Frank Broyles to the podium? For more than 5 decades, J. Frank Broyles has been a goodwill ambassador for the University of Arkansas and the entire state. Coach Broyles served as Arkansas's head football coach from 1958 to 1976, posting a record of 144 wins, 58 losses, and 5 ties. That also included 7 Southwest Conference championships, 10 bowl berths, and a national title victory in 1964. Coach Broyles became the university's director of athletics in 1973, continuing to coach for another 3 years before he stepped down as head football coach. He moved to the broadcasting booth a short time later, working alongside legendary sports announcer Keith Jackson for 9 years on ABC. As the director of athletics, Coach Broyles' teams earned 43 national championships, 57 Southwest Conference and 48 Southeast Conference championships, and made 22 bowl appearances. Coach Broyles worked tirelessly to create athletic facilities that would give his coaches the greatest competitive advantage possible. From Bud Walton Arena to the Donald W. Reynolds Razorback Stadium, Coach Broyles helped build an infrastructure of athletic facilities that is second to none. Coach Broyles is a member of over a dozen Halls of Fame and was one of the first inductees in the University of Arkansas Sports Hall of Honor. He was inducted into the College Football Hall of Fame in 1983 and honored by the National Football Foundation in 2000 for outstanding achievement as an athletic director. Another tribute was the establishment of the Broyles Award in 1996, given annually to the nation's top assistant coach in recognition of Coach Broyles' long-standing success in cultivating assistant coaches that have gone on to be head coaches all over the nation. In 1982, Coach Broyles chaired the Campaign for Books for the University of Arkansas, a drive that added more than 100,000 volumes to the university libraries. He also served as co-chair of the Campaign for the 21st Century that raised over $1 billion for the university. Coach retired from the university in 2007 and went to work for the Razorback Foundation. In July 2014, Coach Broyles retired from the Razorback Foundation and now works full-time with the Frank and Barbara Broyles Legacy Foundation, an organization dedicated to touching the lives of those suffering from Alzheimer's disease and their caregivers. More than 600,000 copies of his Coach Broyles playbook for Alzheimer's caregivers have been distributed free of charge to caregivers worldwide. It is my distinct pleasure and great honor to present J. Frank Broyles for his commitment to the people of Arkansas and for the promotion of the University of Arkansas and the Arkansas Razorbacks. It is a privilege for the University of Arkansas to bestow the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters to J. Frank Broyles.
I'm not sure this is happening. Thank you.
Standing. Wow. May I ask that the Chairman of the Board of Trustees, Mr. Heineman, and the President of the University of Arkansas System, Dr. Bobbitt, join us at the podium. Mr. Heineman, it is my distinct privilege to present to you J. Frank Broyles. He has been recommended by the faculty and approved by the Board of Trustees as a recipient of the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters.
Coach Broyles, for your distinction and exceptional accomplishments as a friend to all Arkansans, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Arkansas, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, and admit you to all the rights and privileges thereto.
Thank you very much. I wish some of my teachers at Georgia Tech were here. This is a great privilege and honor. I wanted to be the coach of the Razorbacks after being up here in 1948 with the Baylor Bears. I saw the spirit, the support of the fans, the enthusiasm of the university for the athletic program. And when the job opened up John Barnhill called me, wanted to know if I was be the coach of the Razorbacks, and my answer was, "What have you been waiting on?" I've been privileged and honored to represent the University of Arkansas. I'm proud of every day that I've been here, of all the things that you have accomplished with the university, and we have helped with the athletic department. It's been an honor and privilege to be a part of the Razorback program all these years. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Broyles. Provost Gaber, will you please escort Dr. James Hildreth to the podium? It is now my privilege to introduce our next honorary degree recipient, James E.K. Hildreth. Dr. Hildreth was born in Camden, Arkansas, and graduated as class valedictorian from Camden High School. He attended Harvard University and became the first African-American Rhodes Scholar from Arkansas. He graduated from Harvard with a degree in chemistry and earned a doctorate in immunology at Oxford University in England. Dr. Hildreth then attended Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine, earning a medical degree in 1987 and joining the faculty as an assistant professor. In 2002, Dr. Hildreth became the first African American to become a full professor with tenure at Johns Hopkins School of Medicine. In 2011, he was named Dean of the College of Biological Sciences at the University of California, Davis, becoming the first African American dean at that institution. Dr. Hildreth began his groundbreaking research on the human immunodeficiency virus in 1986, while still working on his medical degree. He is internationally recognized for his work and has published more than 100 scientific articles and is the inventor on 11 patents based on his research. In 2001, Dr. Hildreth was the chief of the Division of Research for the NIH's National Center on Minority Health and Health Disparities, when he and his team developed a contraceptive cream that destroys the AIDS virus and holds the promise of stopping the transmission of the disease. The product was specifically designed to support women around the world who have very limited means of protecting themselves from HIV. In July 2005, Dr. Hildreth became director of the NIH-funded Center for AIDS Health Disparities Research at Honorary Medical College. He has also been a leader in the efforts to engage churches and faith leaders in the fight against AIDS, receiving a major grant from the Centers for Disease Control to support this partnership. Dr. Hildreth has received numerous awards over his career, including the NIH's Director's Pioneer Award and the Frederick C. Greenwood Award for service that directly affects disadvantaged and underserved ethnic populations. He has been inducted into the Arkansas Black Hall of Fame and the Johns Hopkins University Society of Scholars, and currently serves on the Harvard University Board of Overseers. In July, Dr. Hildreth will become the 12th president of Honorary Medical College in Nashville, Tennessee. Dr. Hildreth is a member of the Institute of Medicine, the Alpha Omega Alpha Honorary Medical Society, and numerous professional associations and societies. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct pleasure and great honor to present James E.K. Hildreth for his commitment to the people of Arkansas and for his work as a pioneer in the world of research and a trailblazer for diversity. It is a privilege for the University of Arkansas to bestow the honorary degree of Doctor of Science to James E.K. Hildreth. May I ask that Chair Heineman and President Bobbitt join us at the podium. Mr. Heineman, it is my great privilege to present to you James Hildreth. He has been recommended by the faculty and approved by the Board of Trustees as a recipient of the degree Doctor of Science.
Dr. Hildreth, for your distinction and exceptional accomplishments as a friend to all Arkansans, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Arkansas, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa, and admit you to all rights and privileges thereto.
And now I ask Dr. Hildreth to address our graduates.
The first thing I'd like to say is I've received many recognitions in my life, but this is one that will truly be precious to me for as long as I live. I'm a proud Arkansan, and to be recognized by this great university and this great state is something that's very special to me. I just have two thoughts to share with the graduates. And the first thing is that you will find that as the years go by, you're going to forget much of what you've learned. And that's not a reflection on you or these amazing professors, okay? It's just the way it is. The second thing you're going to find out is that much of what you learn is going to turn out to be wrong. That's also not a reflection on you or these amazing professors. That's the nature of knowledge. Knowledge is always changing. What you have done here these last few years is you've learned how to learn. And that's more important than anything you might learn is the ability to learn. Because as you move through your life and your career and you face challenges, reinventing yourself and learning new things will be extremely valuable to you. The second thing I want to share with you, which has already been alluded to, this is your world. It needs you, it needs your energies, it needs your talents, it needs your creativity. It needs you to do you. What does that mean? That means you need to chart your own course. Don't try to live someone else's life. Live your own life. Dream your own dream and accomplish the things that you like to do. That's what the world needs for you to do. This is your world. You got to decide what you're going to do with it. Anyway, I'm proud to share this day with you, and congratulations on all your amazing achievements, and God bless all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Hildreth. We will now confer degrees upon the candidates. Provost Gaber.
In presenting the candidates for degrees, each dean will present the candidates from his or her college or school. After this is completed, candidates for all degrees will be asked to rise for the conferring of degrees. Dean Michael Veda presents the candidates from the Dale Bumpers College of Agricultural, Food, and Life Sciences.
Provost Gaber, on behalf of the inspiring and caring faculty in the Dale Bumpers College of Agricultural, Food, and Life Sciences, I am pleased to present to you the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Science in Agricultural, Food, and Life Sciences and Bachelor of Science in Human Environmental Sciences.
Dean Peter McKeith presents the candidates from the Fay Jones School of Architecture.
Dr. Gaber, on behalf of the creative and optimistic Architecture and Design faculty of the Fay Jones School of Architecture, the candidates whose names appear in the printed program under the degrees of Bachelor of Architecture, Bachelor of Science in Architectural Studies, Bachelor of Interior Design, Bachelor of Landscape Architecture, Bachelor of Science in Landscape Architecture are presented to you for the conferring of degrees.
Dean Todd Shields presents the candidates from the J. William Fulbright College of Arts and Sciences.
Provost Gaber, on behalf of the fabulous and fantastic faculty of Fulbright, I present to you the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Music, and Bachelor of Social Work.
Dean Eli Jones presents the candidates from the Sam M. Walton College of Business.
Provost Gaber, on behalf of the magnanimous, benignant Walton faculty, I present to you the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, the Bachelor of Science in International Business.
Dean Tom Smith presents the candidates from the College of Education and Health Professions.
Provost Gaber, on behalf of the most incredible and amazing faculty in the College of Education and Health Professions, I present to you for the conferring of their degrees candidates whose names appear in the printed program under the degrees of Bachelor of Science in Education and Bachelor of Science in Nursing.
Dean John English presents the candidates from the College of Engineering.
Provost Gaber, on behalf of the celebrated and eminent faculty of the College of Engineering, we present to you the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science in both Engineering and Computer Science as printed in your programs.
Thank you. Dean Stacy Leeds presents the candidates from the School of Law.
Provost Gaber, on behalf of the world-class and second-to-none faculty of the School of Law, we present to you the Masters of Law and Juris Doctor degree candidates for conferral of their degrees. Thank you.
Dean Kim Needy presents the candidates from the Graduate School and International Education.
Provost Gaber, those candidates for the Doctor of Education, Doctor of Philosophy, master's degrees, and education specialists who have completed all of the prescribed requirements are recommended by our superb graduate faculty to receive those degrees.
The candidates for all degrees, please rise. Chancellor Gerhardt, it is my privilege to present these candidates to you. On behalf of the faculty, the deans, and myself, I recommend that degrees be conferred upon them as indicated on their diplomas.
Thank you, Provost Gaber. Upon the recommendation of the faculty, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees for the last time, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree indicated on your diploma, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations, graduates. You may be seated. We will now begin the recognition of our graduates, beginning with the hooding of our doctoral degree recipients.
Now to recognize our doctoral graduates, recipients of our highest degrees. Doctoral graduates, will you and your major advisors please rise? Students, please hand your hood to your major advisor and turn your back to him or her. Major advisors, please hood your students. You may now congratulate your student, and would the audience please join me in applauding our newest EDDs and PhDs. You may now take your seats. We will now begin the recognition of our graduates. Our first recognition will be for a student who passed away while earning his degree. His family is here to receive the honorary degree for him. Following that recognition will be our doctoral degree recipients, followed by specialist and master's degrees. Professor John Norwood will serve as our announcer.
To accept the degree Master of Science and Arts in University Studies, posthumous honoris causa, on behalf of Gage Coltrane, are his parents Barbara and Gary Coltrane and his fiancée Leah Nevels. They're escorted by Dr. Wesley Stites, Chair of the Department of Chemistry and Biochemistry. Gage's advisor was Dr. Suresh Thalapuranam. For the degree Doctor of Education, Rochelle Abram Keogh, escorted by James O. Hammonds. Mark Allen Kinders, escorted by James O. Hammonds. Abigail Elise Arthur, escorted by Kit Kachirik. John Milton Thompson, escorted by Kit Kachirik. Kimberly Lynn Baker Garrett, escorted by Ed Bingston. Michael Dawson, escorted by Ed Bingston. Christopher August Groff, escorted by Ed Bingston. Carol Jeanette Turner, escorted by Carlton Holt. Tanya James Vest, escorted by Carlton Holt. Gary William Udodge Jr., escorted by Kenda Shea Grover. And now we recognize our very first class of Doctor of Nursing Practice graduates. For the degree Doctor of Nursing Practice, Kathy Krantz, escorted by Thomas Kippenbrock. Kathleen Smith, escorted by Jan Emery. Angela Renee Stewart, escorted by Kathleen Barta. Deidre A. White, escorted by Anna Jarrett. For the degree Doctor of Philosophy in History, Natalie Annette Hall, escorted by Linda L. Kuhn and Kevin Hall. For the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Animal Science, Amanda Jo Davis, escorted by Rick Rory. For the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Anthropology, Nicole Elizabeth Smith, escorted by Jerry Rose. For the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Biology, Bradley J. Austin, escorted by Michelle Evans White. Kendra Schmidt. For the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Biological Sciences, Ankush Nautigal, escorted by Steve Stevenson. For the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration, Benjamin Carl Anderson, escorted by James Myers. Lyle Roy Schmartebeck, escorted by James Myers. Garrett McBrayer, escorted by Wayne Lee. Shannon Lee Roski, escorted by Ann O'Leary Kelly. For the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry, Kolawole F. Ayanola, escorted by Matt McIntosh. Jeremy Eric Dirchman, escorted by Frank Millett. Ashley Howard, escorted by Colin David Hayes. Menjia Hu, escorted by Ingrid Fritsch. Samir V. Jenkins, escorted by Jingyi Chen. Letitia Michelle Puckett, escorted by Bill Durham. Father degree Doctor of Philosophy in Community Health Promotion, Susanna L. Guizar, escorted by Leah Jean Henry. Father degree Doctor of Philosophy in Counselor Education, Christopher L. Carver, escorted by Roy Carl Farley. Angela McCoy Harless, escorted by Kristen K. Higgins. Father degree Doctor of Philosophy in Crop, Soil, and Environmental Science, Christian Pilon, escorted by Derek M. Oosterhouse. Tyson Raper, escorted by Derek M. Oosterhouse. Vijay Singh, escorted by Nilda Roma Burgos. Father degree Doctor of Philosophy in Curriculum and Instruction, Nauf Al-Rifai, escorted by Jennifer G. Beasley. Lu Yu, escorted by Felicia Lincoln. Ivixa Garcia Mont, escorted by Freddie A. Bowles. Ashley Nicole Gerhardsen, escorted by Christian Z. Gehring. Rebecca Ann Martindale, escorted by Barbara Garton. Elaine Carroll. Victoria Miller, escorted by Cheryl Ann Murphy. Kimberly Suzanne Muri, escorted by William McComas. George Waringu, escorted by Marcia B. Imbo. Father degree Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Policy, Jennifer W. Ash, escorted by Gary Ritter. Jeff Dean, escorted by Gary Ritter. Anna Jacob Egalite, escorted by J. Philip Green. Father degree Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Statistics and Research Methods, Brian Rickard, escorted by Wen Zhuo Lo. Father degree Doctor of Philosophy in Engineering, Anvar Abedullah, escorted by Manuel D. Rossetti. Mohammed Shmuel, escorted by Manuel D. Rossetti. Ali Al-Quatane, escorted by Jinghua Wu. Landon Cayley, escorted by Jia Di. Khan Dang, escorted by Micah Hale. Alberto Teodoro Ramirez Garcia, escorted by Michael Hale. Piotr Gorecki, escorted by R. Panir Salvam. Alexander Miguel Lopez, escorted by Jamie A. Hestekin. Mabuba Madadi, escorted by Xinfang Zhang. Yahia Makabla, escorted by Omar Manasref. Michael Medfenza Nintendum, escorted by Christoph Babda. Frank Ulrich Yonga, escorted by Christoph Babda. Where's Morgan Race? Is that Morgan? Okay. Morgan Race, escorted by Richard A. Kaufman. Mahmoud Sharara, escorted by Sami Sadaka. Wang Wei Song, escorted by Zhang Hong Quen. James Philip Turner Jr., escorted by Shannon Servos. Asma El Qadi, escorted by Hamid Ahmad Nassim. Julius Moorhead, escorted by Hamid Ahmad Nassim. Omar Al-Zubi, escorted by Hamid Ahmad Nassim. For the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Microelectronics Photonics, Khalid Al-Sherman, escorted by Hamid Ahmad Nassim. Abuzar Mosla, escorted by Hamid Ahmad Nassim. For the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Comparative Literature and Cultural Studies, J. Edward Baldwin, escorted by Thomas Rostek. Louise Kaufman Cole, escorted by Luis Fernando Restrepo. Isra Daraisa, escorted by Keith Booker. Sobia Mubarak, escorted by Keith Booker. For the degree Doctor of Philosophy in English, Megan Estelle Troutman, escorted by Keith Booker. Jennifer C. Miller Millette, escorted by David Alton Jolliffe. For the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Entomology, Brian D. Cowell, escorted by Don T. Johnson. For the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Environmental Dynamics, John H. Kester III, escorted by Jill Busong. Catherine J. Kainiram, escorted by Philip D. Hayes. For the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Food Science, Kalawathi Rajan, escorted by Danielle Julie Carrier. For the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Kinesiology, Jordan Mackenzie Glenn, escorted by Michelle Gray. Jennifer L. Vincenzo, escorted by Michelle Gray. Lindsay Sams, escorted by Dean Richard Gorman. For the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Mathematics, Chizuko Iwaki, escorted by Phil Harrington. Melissa Shabazz, escorted by Maria Tigiani. For the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Philosophy, Joshua Timothy Kenyon Daniel, escorted by Edward H. Miner. For the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Plant Science, Kieri E. Uria Romero, escorted by John C. Roop. For the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Cell and Molecular Biology, Alyssa Laura Pikarski, escorted by Walter Bocci and Sammy Drydy. Niran Bunsenchai, escorted by John A. Marcy. Thalikar Rathinam, escorted by David Chapman. Who's this? That's them. Okay. You Ann? Okay. Ann Wu Ming, escorted by Dan Donahue. For the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Psychology, Sarah J. Bajarski, escorted by Matthew T. Fellner. Marie Carlson, escorted by Patricia Petretic. Lauren Ashley Milner, escorted by Lindsay S. Ham. Jennifer Ann Shaver, escorted by Jennifer Celine Viu. For the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Public Policy, Michael B. Moyer, escorted by Valerie Hunt and Brink Kerr. For the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Space and Planetary Science, Robert E. Beaufort, escorted by John C. Dixon. For the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Space and Planetary Science, Benjamin Lee Davis, escorted by Julia D. Kenefick. Amira El-Sonoisi, escorted by Lynn Oliver. For the degree Master of Arts, Mashari Alanezi. Bettina D'Italia Arellano. Aaron Arredondo. For the degree Master of Arts and Master of Arts in Teaching, Allison Brazen Ashburn. Wei Bai. Andrew Bellamy Brooks. Rebecca Piazzoni Chatham. Sydney Clegg. Stephanie Collier. Autumn Chrysantha Cool. Benjamin Bond Copeland. Andres Felipe Quadros Maneca. Claude Benedict Dejubu. Edwin Leonardo Flores Palacios. Ryan James Kalinsky. Taylor Glover. Marisa Catherine Grippo. Kayla Allison Grunwald. Kimberly Relier Gwynn. Megan N. Henley. Erwin Shaw Hensley. The diploma is presented by Professor David Hensley. Pavua Her. Eric A. Hughes. Hannah Bethel Johnson. Tyler Dwayne Johnson. Lacey Killing. Brent Ryan Klein. Kayla Knight. Charlene Lydia Laurent. Iris Lee. Cindy Clarabelle Martinez. Natalia Martinez Belova. Alberto Rees Marzana. Derek McAllister. James Clark McKelvey, Jr. Kaylin McLeod. Kristen Elise Odell. Devin Pettigrew. Avery Caroline Ricks. Melinda Schlesener. Noah James Griffin Schneider. Renata Shelton. Sarah Siddiqui. Marilyn Sokop. Hillary Stone. Abby Christine Stewart. Kelsey Ann Tormina. Todd J. Thomas. Ivan Tuergrosa Al-Sadi. Pablo Velez. Barrett Waltz. Shuwei Wang. Christina Ashley Williams. For the degree Master of Arts in Teaching, Aubrey Suan Acuna. Mary Adams. Lauren Ainsley. Amy Michelle Allen. Anna Rebecca Bagwell. Lorelei Backerick. Shelby Banks. Sarah Elizabeth Bart. Allison Nicole Bedwell. Anna Therese Bono. Amy Roberta Bronson. Ashley Nicole Brown. Shelby Moncrief. Melissa Lynn Brooks. Shelby Burris. Kennedy Cable. Natalie Christina Cantu. Jacqueline Sabalos. Catherine Clark. Jessica Duval Coomer. Amanda Coughlin. Leah Coulter. Caitlin Crow. Judy Crowder. Shelby Jean Culver. Caitlin Marie Davis. Brooke DeFries Schaefer. Jenny Diaz. Brantley Duncan. Todd Jakely Dunn. Abby Oath. Margaret Ellen Irwin. Ashley Roxanne Foster. Lauren Ashley Fowler. Caitlin Diane Fox. Cassie Furness. Amanda Guile. Mary Victoria Gentry. Elena Renee Gilmore. Paige Goodman Woven. Lindsay Hammond. Jessica Denise Harmon. Ruth Lucille Harnish. Kelly Harris. Nicole Lynn Helt. Leonel Ernesto Hernandez Flores. Kirsten Hesseltine. Catherine Hill. Taylor Hill. Haley Hillis. Lauren Alyssa Hines. Austin Hosey. Caitlin Ann Jaronsky. Samantha Caitlin Johnson. Sarah Johnson. Haley Ann Cook. Margaret Legay. Katie Lee Bellamy. John Lehman. Emily Rebecca Lilly. Elizabeth Marie Ludlow. Lauren Renee Marcheski. Chelsea Martin. Britton Marie McClellan. Shelby Lynn McGraw. Elizabeth Michelle Melton. Jeffrey Melton. John Wayne Morris. Rachel Morris. Jessica May Mounts. Cassie Murphy. Keisha Ann Mustine. Jonathan Dale Noble. Coley Pankey. Annalise Jean Papineau. Carrie Grace Parker. Katie Imogene Phillips. Alex McKinsey Ramsey. Stacy Renee Reedy. Danielle Reynolds. Karina Rodriguez. Jessamine Grace Ranji. Madison Brooke Sandig. Amanda Sauer. Spencer Schwady. Megan Hope Self. Paige Sims. Emily Brooke Smith. Mary Susan Smith. Allison Ann Spalding. Courtney Diane Spence. Marshall Starr. Margaret Ann Steinis. Brenda June Stevens. Rachel Christine Stewart. Kelly Irene Sullivan. Sarah Elizabeth Tennyson. Haley Colette Thomas. Catherine Thompson. Mark Thorson. Katie Trumbo. Paige Kelsey Valentine. Grace Elizabeth Waddell. Laura Michelle Wainwright. Hillary Walker. Jennifer Walthall. Madison Ward. Rianne Michelle Ward. Susan White. Matthew Witt. For the degree Master of Athletic Training, Anthony J. Bruzacasey. Amber Lee Dreyer. Jason Dubbs. Nicole Engler. Kayla Marie Fritz. James Lewis Grant IV. Will Henry Hankins Jr. Spencer A. Hyatt. Joe Lanzetti. Caroline Lounsbury. Monica Menchaca. Nicole A. Natter. Alyssa Now Plants. Brittany Santucci. Andrew James Shyman. Audrey Shea Willingham. For the degree Master of Business Administration, Lindsay Liu. Vincent Bruce Lucas. Annabelle Vigneault. For the degree Master of Education, Wahib Shadid Alida. April Nicole Allen. Chris Ann Allen. Sadaf Annette. Daniel Brewer. Allison Melinda Brown. L.J. Bryant II. Jeremiah Carson. Callie Ann Cole. Bryce E. Cook. Lisa Southern Cooley. Jennifer K. Davenport. Kristen Elskid. Jeremy Ganabin. Sarah Elizabeth Green. Rafael Gutierrez. Kimberly Grace Holman. Michael Ross Jackson. Ryan Keith Jones. Lydia Carava Evan. Marissa Knapp. Holly Beaupre Lawless. Berlane Lewis. Leanne Dewitt Looney. C.N. Liu. Heather Denise Macklin. Ashley Nicole Martin. Matthew Gregory Myers. Melissa Murray. B.J. Northington. Gregory MacDonald Norton. Leighton Edward Pace. Jake Thomas Patton. Emily Podjalinski. Kayla Page Quarles. Maria Wright. Paul Reagan. Ali Elizabeth Robinson. Xavier Santos. Stacy Schmidt. Elizabeth Jordan Scudder. Sarah Elizabeth Simmons. Alyssa Strodel. Jason Suriel. Charles Thompson. Charity Janae Walker. David Harrison Welsher. Danielle Marie Willett. Catherine Lynn Wilson. Jeff Woods. Shui Zong. For the degree Master of Fine Arts, Stephanie Bino. Megan Lisa Clark. James Taylor Odom. Khalud Sawaf. Laura C. Shatkus. Jason Matthew Shipman. Brandon DeWan Smith. Nathaniel Stalkey. Alice Gail Steintorf. Brittany Taylor. For the degree Master of Information Systems, Benjamin Wayne Hare. Banajut Upal. For the degree Master of Music, Jared Aragon. Elvis Klein Barksdale II. Jenny Catherine Gaylord. Austin Matthew J. Nicholas Chase Jones. Yulia Orlova. Stephen Michael Schumann. Chase Teague. Jessica Marie Watkins. For the degree Master of Public Administration, Claire Allison. Lyra Hariravaka Rajanasan. For the degree Master of Science, Abir Muhammad Ali Jassim Al-Nasrawi. Manal Abdullah Al-Daswari. Jackson Cole Alexander. Mishal Al-Farhood. Abby Josephine Alford. Jenna Anderson. Jennifer Arajo Dahada. Nellie Arguello. Sebastian Eugene Arthur. Iramuddin Bahram. Arena Justine Baker. Chelsea D. Barker. Mitchell Barker. Stephen Bauman. Tara Nicole Beck. Laura Claire Bennett. Soledad Berlangieri Costa. John Bessler. Lauren Suzanne Blanton. Charles Robert Borland. Joel Brandon. Natalie Brandon. David Ethan Branscombe. His diploma is presented by Trustee Mark Waldrop. Matthew Shane Bronson. Carolyn Ann Riddle Brown. Jenna Marie Birchfield. Hannah Kirkland Campbell. Maggie Doyle Kane. Keith Anthony Center. Cassandra Certeza. Angela Chang Chu. Janie Christine Cole. Zena Conley. Daniel Cook. Nicole Corey. Larry Kauser. Rachel Stevens Cowan. Randy James Dempsey. Alda Diaz Perez. Danny Jacqueline Doe. Christina A. Dominguez. Emilio de Verna. Jade Alexis Dworkin. Cassandra Zeeler Eledge. Hannah Kildow Estes. Stuart Estes. Matthew Effington. Mustafa Hussein Fakhri. Elizabeth Aaron Ford. David French. Anisha Ghosh. Benjamin Calvin Gooding. Nikolai Goodyear. Ashley Nicole Gordon. Alex Hamlin. Mikhail Lucas Hammer. Kylie N. Hansen. Audra May Harris. Christina Bahamonde Harris. Erica Krista Harvey. Heather Nicole Hawks. Lene Marie Heinz. Tamara Henschel. Alan Hickerson. Miranda Hickman. Zachary Thornton Hill. Kelly Horn. Tracy Humphrey. Kevin Andrew Jane. Haley Glenn Jernigan. Will Johnson. Erin Gertrude Colleen Davis. Todd Kenneth Nobby. Muli Krishna Kopulu. Divya Kumar. Brock Langford. Patricia Mary Lashley. Sean Lease. David Edward Lee. Kanakporn Litanapanat. Brandon Levine. Emily Catherine Lehman. Jonathan Lofton. Megan Madare. Jacob Manlove. Jorge Abram Marcos Iglesias. Anna Elizabeth Marshall. Dylan C. Martinez. Dorel Mathis. Randy Jean McBride. Megan Elizabeth McGovern. Valerie McKinney. Louise McMinn. Sarah Rebecca Milholland. Amanda Ann Miller. Olivia Morgan Linsing. Mary Catherine Morey. Kayla Morrison. Austin W. Moyers. Shilpi Mukherjee. James Nixon. Heather Elise Odell. Jennifer D. Ogle. Abor Yurmi Ormor Torla Ormor Toli Wu. Grace Christian Osborne. Lydia Rose Parrott. Chad Michael Phillips. Ipeling Random. Saurabh Ravindra Lili. Abulaziz Razali. Leslie Roberts. Colette Robinson. Kylie Daniel Roblier. Kathleen Smith. For the degree Master of Science, Jennifer Lynn Rose. The diploma is presented by Professor Kathleen Smith. Angela Rowland. Elena Ryan Hunt. Elizabeth A. Salmo. Ashley Sauer. Megan Catherine Scheibe. Tanya Schmidt-Franz. Tara Chantel Chasteen. Hannah Elizabeth Shear. Ryan Christopher Sheehan. Lobat Sia Bakun. Rebecca Smith. Carolyn A. Starnes. Ashley Lauren Strieber. Mahmoud Mohammed Suleiman. Lindy G. Summers. Dong Quoc Trong. Francis Tisbu. Eduardo Alejandro Vicuna. Thomas Edward Vidal. Randy Rochelle Lee Walker. Amanda F. Wallace. James Weiss. Amanda Jill Whitley. Thomas Harry Wilmoth. Miranda Lee Wilson. Raylan Michael Wilson. Allison Page Winkle. Derek Winkle. Erica Wise. Sarah Bian Wright. Lu Yang. Jinan Juan. Swapnap Yeniseti. Alyssa Zimmer. Father degree Master of Science in Civil Engineering, Ken No. Father degree Master of Science in Engineering, Omaha Dejan. Carl Serbusek. Father degree Master of Science in Electrical Engineering, Sai Karan Akula. Erkin Bektanov. Tavis B. Clemmer. Ju Yon Hong. Siraj Kristan Sethi. Aditha Malela. Ali Ojutiku. Kirthi Paranakumar. Father degree Master of Science in Industrial Engineering, Othman Budhom. Mohsen Dadashi. Kelsey Lamb. Chen Lu. John Michael Miller. Paranisa Salaralak. Nidhi Saxena. Mahmoud Tutam. Father degree Master of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Carlton McMullen. Brock Anthony Morris. Father degree Master of Science in Nursing, Rhonda Evans. Peyton Kessler. Heather Nicole Manchester. Jessica Shepard. Father degree Master of Science in Operations Management, James Kenneth Abney III. Clyde Adams. Jamie Bruce Anderson. Nancy Elaine Baird. Akshay Kumar Bandari. Ananya Banerjee. Harika Reddy Bathala. Rosalind E. Benson. Charles Boyd. Brian J. Bissonette. Paul Burnett. Chelsea Marie Burns. Toria D. Howard. Andrew Aaron Daniels. Prashanth Balaji Devesity Ravishankar. Adam Finley. Jasmine Green, Aaron Hall, Marissa Janae Hanley, Stephanie D. Jones, Jacqueline M. Jung, Kara Hartstedt, Lavanya Krithafasan Subarayan, Zing Ma, Elizabeth F. Massey, William Ashley Bunny, Gerald R. Mowry, Matthew David Mustaine, for the degree Master of Science in Operations Management, William Michael Needy. His diploma is presented by his wife and Dean of the Graduate School and International Education, Kim Lascola Needy. Sravya Ravula, Monica Scandrett, Andrew Ryan Sexton, Molly Caroline Sexton, Gregory L. Shaw, Benjamin Paul Tice, Lori Payne Trogdon, Anitra Ashandria Wilson, for the degree Master of Science in Social Work, Dorothy Ann Ashmore, Hunter Elizabeth Brashears, Claire Condit, Caitlin Ray Draper, Amanda Elaine Dunn, Kristen Ding Hardbarger, Shaylee Hernandez, Camera Hoppy, Helena Johnson, Sheatil Kerkindall, Reba Paquette, Julie Ann Duncan Perkins, Anna Lee Elizabeth Owens Pittman, Sean Wesley Rayenga, Jonathan Ellis Shannon, Sarah Holloway Slimp, Haley Stamps, Rachel Lee Warden, and Kimberly Allen Williams.
I would like to congratulate again each of our graduates. We are very, very proud of you. Before we depart, a few thank yous are in order. Professor Norwood, thank you for the announcement of all of our graduates' names today and for your years of service to the All-University Commencement. You do a splendid job. Thank you. I also want to recognize our graduates' parents and family members whose patience, support, and prayers have brought you to this point. May I ask the parents, spouses, partners, and other relatives of our graduates to please stand and be recognized. There is another group of people whom I would like to congratulate for helping you earn your degrees, our outstanding faculty. May I ask the faculty of the University of Arkansas to please stand and be recognized. Faculty. Finally, to the faculty, staff, and student volunteers who helped make this ceremony a success. Thank you for all of your hard work. On behalf of the Arkansas Alumni Association, I congratulate you on joining the ranks of more than 139,000 living Arkansas alumni around the world. As your time comes to go out into the world, I want you to know that this is your time as alumni, and it's only the beginning of your connection to this institution. And you are forever a part of the U of A. There are two important opportunities as alumni I'd like you to embrace. Number one, stay connected to the University of Arkansas wherever you are. There are 51 active alumni chapters throughout the United States, 13 alumni societies, and 3 international alumni programs. Number two, stay involved with this great community. It is important to build upon your connections with your extended University of Arkansas family. Finally, your name will soon be etched on this campus. Cherish your name on Senior Walk, and know you are a part of a unique tradition on this campus. Congratulations, alumni. We have many recognition ceremonies being held today, and you will find a schedule of ceremonies held by each college and school in the commencement program. Before we close, I would like to thank the many talented people who provided the music today. The University Wind Symphony, directed by Professor W. Dale Warren, has performed for us throughout the ceremony. Thank you. We also want to thank the university's vocal ensemble, Schola Cantorum, under the direction of Dr. Stephen Caldwell. Thank you. May I ask everyone to please stand? Please join Professor David Mollis in singing our alma mater, which can be found on the inside front cover of the commencement program. Please remain standing for the benediction, followed by the recessional march. Parents and friends, at the conclusion of the ceremony, please exit Bud Walton Arena through the east and west doors. Ushers are available to guide you. Again, heartiest congratulations to all our graduates. Professor Mollis, our alma mater.
Pure as the dawn on my soul from the mountains of God. Over the fates of thy children departed, far from the land where their footsteps have trod. Beacon of hope in the ways dreary lighted, pride of our hearts that are loyal and true, from those who adore unto one who adores us. Mother of mothers, we sing unto you. May your joys be as bright as the morning. May your heart shine like the stars at night, and may your troubles be but shadows that fade in the sunlight, the sunlight of love. Amen,